Sometimes this folder on my desktop catches my eye. It's called Unfinished Projects. Even the name scares the hell out of me. Every time I want to click on it, something just pulls me back. I'm sure you have that folder too. The one with like 50 half-finished projects. Startup idea version 10, billion-dollar SaaS, another AI-powered to-do app. Some started with excitement, some ended in garbage, and some are just left behind in this graveyard. Today I'm gonna tell you exactly why this keeps happening, how to fix it, and why it's probably not your fault. Or maybe it is. You already know the story. It's 2 a.m., maybe you're watching a random YouTube video, playing a video game, or maybe just laying down and doom scrolling, and suddenly you get hit with this big idea, the app that's going to be worth a fortune, change your life, and absolutely, definitely has never been built by anyone before. So you fire up your IDE, create a new repo, and start coding. The first few hours are amazing, you feel excited and driven, everything feels right, and then something weird happens. After a couple of days, the urgency and excitement are just gone. Instead of feeling driven and excited, you feel guilty opening the project. Even thinking about how much work you still need to put into it makes you tired. So you leave it behind and move on to a new billion-dollar idea. And the project that was supposed to be revolutionary becomes just another ghost in your project's folder. And the same thing happens again
and again and again.
The reason this happens is because, for some weird reason, we treat every idea like it's supposed to be the big thing. We convince ourselves that if a project isn't production ready, monetizable, and scalable to a million users, it's a failure. So from the very beginning, we start planning things way too big to handle. I've seen so many people work on an idea, and before they even implement the basic core features, they already start worrying about scalability. This is how ideas actually die, not from lack of skill, not from lack of motivation, from overthinking. We pile on so many requirements, so many what ifs and just in cases, that the project becomes exhausting to even think about, let alone build. And the worst part is, we feel bad for doing this. We look at our graveyard of unfinished projects and think we are not disciplined enough, not good enough, or that we don't have the drive to build new things. The solution to this is actually ridiculously simple. You need to understand that the most side projects are learning experiments disguised as products. If you want to build a chat application, it should be because you want to learn a new technology you have never used before, like WebSockets. The reason you should build a game using Python shouldn't be to make the next indie game of the year. It should be because you want to understand how game development works, and maybe learn how to use Pygame. You get the basic mechanics working, and then maybe realize the game development isn't your thing, and just move on to something new. Now that makes it an experience, not a failure. You should be experimenting around with new technologies and new fields to figure out what you actually enjoy. The most frustrating thing is starting a project, thinking really big, putting in a lot of effort, and then realizing it's not turning out like you imagined, and you're not even having fun anymore. The way I look at my unfinished projects folder now is that it's not a graveyard, it's a portfolio of curiosity. These are experiments that taught me about myself, and I genuinely believe the things I abandoned were never really meant for me anyway. So every project you abandoned taught you something about yourself, even if you didn't realize it. Now let me tell you another reason why projects die. Perfectionism. You tell yourself, I'm gonna do this in the most optimized and perfect way possible. So you spend days deciding which framework and which programming language to use, you read blogs, other people's opinions, and do endless research. Then another week debating which package or library to use. Then you rewrite the entire thing from scratch because you read a blog post about a brand new way of structuring projects. You see, perfectionism doesn't make you professional or better at your job. It just makes you obsess over things that don't require that much attention, and it just makes you slow. This is not how you should treat your ideas. They shouldn't be perfect because perfection doesn't even exist. Chasing it just makes you burn out and hate your own projects. The point is to learn, experiment, test yourself, and have fun. And sometimes fun means moving on when you're bored. Now, I'm not saying you should never finish anything, obviously. If you want to land a job, you probably need at least 1 or 2 completed projects in your portfolio. Here's my trick. Pick one project that you genuinely think is cool and force yourself to finish it. Just one thing that makes something cool. The thing I realized about myself is, if a project stops feeling cool or interesting, I immediately lose interest. So it doesn't have to be huge, it doesn't have to be original, it just has to be cool. And yes, that means you probably need to lower your standards. Your finished project doesn't need perfect UI or every feature you imagined. It just needs to work. It needs to do that one cool thing it's supposed to do and of course not crash immediately. For everything else, just learn what you want to learn, then move on without guilt. So yeah, your side project graveyard isn't something to be ashamed of. It's proof that you are curious, that you are trying new things, and that you're learning what actually matters to you. Stop beating yourself about it, and remember that the only real failure would be to never start in the first place.